What's up, everybody? This is the first ever GPTV of 2020, and I'm Kyrie.
And I'm Brent.
First up, we have Lejada interviewing the new assistant principal. Let's check it out.
What's up, guys? I'm Lejada, and I'm here with our assistant principal, Miss Viola. How are you today?
Good, thank you.
So today, I'm just going to ask you a few questions so you can let us know about yourself.
Sounds good.
Where are you from?
So I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I have a lot of pride for all my Cleveland sports teams, especially the Browns, even though they kind of stink, but hopefully they'll get a little better.
Okay. How many years have you been a principal?
So this is actually my first year being an assistant principal, but my second school in my first year. So I was at Thurgood for the first semester before I came over here to Ponitz.
Okay. Have you ever been a teacher? If so, where?
So yeah, so actually all principals have to be a teacher first in order to get your principal license. So this is actually my 12th year in education. And I've taught math and science, and I taught as young as 5th grade and then up to 9th grade. But I've been had a couple years in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I spent a few years in Cincinnati teaching middle school, and then I've been in Dayton ever since.
Wow, okay. What is something you like to do outside of work?
So outside of work, I have twin daughters. They're 5 years old, so most of my time is spent taking care of them and doing their activities. But if I actually had some free time, I like sports and going to see any type of sports team, and also spending time outdoors.
Okay. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
So I would definitely go to Italy. That's definitely something that I want to do, and hopefully I'll get to do it here in the future. I have family from Italy that came over to Cleveland a couple generations back, so I definitely want to go see where they're from and kind of what their life was like.
Okay. What do you think about Ponitz so far?
So I'm really enjoying Ponitz so far. It's a very welcoming community atmosphere, and all the students have been very friendly and nice, and everybody wants to stop and talk to me, and so I appreciate that, and I like learning about all the pathways and everything you have to offer here.
Okay, so before we're finished with this interview, do you have anything you want to say?
I'm so thankful that I'm here, and I'm happy that you guys have been welcoming and just accepting, and feel free to ask me questions, stop me, so I can get to know you. So I'm just looking forward to getting to know everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Recently, some of the girls went out and asked some Panthers if they had anything to say to their ex. Roll the clip.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Nina Sky, and today on GPTV, I'm going to be asking people what their message to their ex is. What is your message to your ex? What's the message to your ex?
To all three y'all. To the first person, what are you even talking about? Like, boy, make up your mind. Please. Please do. To the second one, I mean, you can still text me if you want to. And the third one, that's been over with. I ain't really not gonna say to you.
This is for you big, fat, nasty, smelling fat. Why you took me out the motherfucking schedule with your big, fat? What's the message to your ex? What's the message to your ex?
I don't got no exes.
But let's keep going, though. What's the message to your ex?
I don't have an ex.
What about?
She not an ex.
Oh, shoot!
Martin Luther King Day has passed, and Brent got some footage of the walk. Here it goes.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15th of 1922. King became a pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama, and an activist in the black community. He peacefully fought for civil rights and led thousands to the March on Washington. Unfortunately, in Memphis, Tennessee, as Martin was standing outside his hotel, he was fatally shot and died from the gun wound at St. Joseph's Hospital there in Memphis. Though he died, King's legacy has lived through many people he touched during his time alive. Martin Luther King Jr., we thank you for everything you've done for us. Now, let's take a moment of silence for those who lost their lives in a recent incident on January 26th.
That's all we have for this episode.
We hope you all enjoyed it. We'll be back.